And staying with the US news from the auto world here, last fall, General Motors, US auto giant, its CEO, Mary Barra, she made an audacious prediction by the middle of this decade, her company would sell more EVs in US than Tesla, the global sales leader. Now, since then, inflation has spiked, interest rates are rising, material costs have soared, and a global shortage of computer chips is still breaking assembly lines at GM and other companies. Now, yet even as she faces immense economic forces that could knock many buyers out of new vehicle market, Barra is sticking with the promise. In an interview recently, she said GM will take on Tesla with higher priced specialty vehicles and will beat Elon Musk to high-range EVs at prices that people can afford. Let's listen to her.
We're, in the early days. We think there's a huge opportunity and demand for our electric vehicles across our brands, and so we're very excited to have the opportunity to go into that market and, really go in with a new footprint. And so I don't have a lot to share today. All I can tell you is I think it's a huge growth opportunity for the company, and we're excited to be back.
And Barra's challenge is huge. Last year, GM sold only 25,000 EVs in the US, less than one-tenth of estimated 350,000 sold by Tesla. Although EV sales are rising dramatically, they are still only about 5% of new vehicle sales, with many Americans still reluctant to change. Auto prices have grown to an average around $45,000, boosting automaker bottom lines, but pushing new vehicles out of reach of the middle class. Now, economists are predicting that Federal Reserve could add up to a full point to interest rates, raising cost of auto loans, and there's a talk about US heading back into recession as well.
It's really hard to say if you think about it. We're in uncharted waters with, coming off of a pandemic, all of the different supply constraints that many different industries have faced. I really focus in on our industry and frankly on our company, and we're watching it very carefully. We always look at affordability, but we're still seeing really strong demand for our products. And so, again, I think it's the strength of the product portfolio we have, and we're watching it. And, obviously we're looking at many different scenarios, as any prudent business leader would, to make sure we're ready for however, the situation evolves. But it's pretty volatile right now.
WION now available in your country. Download the app and get all the news on the move.